Whew. All right, y'all can't really see me right now, but I'm still moving stuff. Just trying to get the do a little bit part of the house right now. Um, but I guess to give you a heads up, what I'm attempting to do is okay. Okay, I'm back briefly. Like, here's what I'm doing. Give you a heads up. Well, today I did the usual. Wake up this morning, um, meditated, prayed, um, got me some clothes on. My daughter get her stuff ready for school. Um, Dropped her off at school. I don't know what I made her some breakfast. I don't know what I made me. I think I made her some toast. No, she liked apples and Nutella, so I gave her apples and Nutella. So what I'm doing is after that I had dropped her off, came back here, and started talking about me and Mrs. We were talking about not just the fact that they raised our rent by like $200. So we started thinking, okay, trying to budget that and stuff like that. But then she got a call from the apartment and telling her that a garage was available, and I've been trying to get a garage for like maybe 2 years or a year and a half or something like that. So one was finally available, and her question was, a concern was, can we afford that? Garage is like $85. I think that when I first tried it, it was like $70, probably even less than that. But so I'm up here trying to figure that out, writing and stuff like that, trying to come up with a plan. And then after I get close to a plan, I ended up working on some business stuff that I was trying to do. Now, the business stuff that I was trying to do, for some who don't know, is that my business is called. I started in 2014, but I've been working on it here and there. I haven't had time when I was working and stuff. And then after everything happened, and I had that event, it was clear that I wanted to do something to help people meditate or learn how to meditate, so they can experience that feeling that I had, that bliss that I had. When I say that bliss that I had, I've been meditating since, I'm gonna say 2011. Excuse me, 2011. So I've been meditating because I was going through so much stuff in my life. I didn't get rid of trauma, and it was just trauma built up, and I was getting sick and stuff like that, and I needed that to keep me together, and it did. So fast forward when everyone asked me what it was like, and I told them what I experienced, but I also told them that the best way I can explain it to you is that I can relate it to is during my meditations, because like I said, I've meditated since 2011. That same bliss I had when I made the transition is the same bliss I had when I was into deep meditation. So when I came back, it was the only thing though, it was like clear as day the thing I should do. So I wanted to create a place that people can meditate, learn how to meditate, called Daleth Aromatherapy and Meditation Sanctuary. I know it's a mouthful, but everything I try to do it with intentions. So Daleth is the fourth letter of the Hebrew alphabet, Aleph Bet, and the symbol is a triangle, and it's a door, and it means door. So that's the symbol, and that's where it came from. The horn you hear is the stepson up there. He has to practice his horn for homework. Go figure. Um, so yeah, so I've been working on it. I was trying to get it going, and it was kind of hard because in the beginning, while I was trying, and after when I was in the beginning when I was trying to establish this thing after my reawakening, I had a bunch of issues, of course, that I ran into. One of them was the fact that I had just lost my job that I had for nearly 20 years, lost my home, didn't have any good credit, had to file bankruptcy. So I had all these things going on. No one would give me a loan. So I was like, okay, let me try another route. So people was telling me try doing that thing on the horn bothering me. They said try to do a nonprofit. They said with nonprofit people donate money to help with your cause and stuff. I tried to do a nonprofit, that didn't work out. Couldn't get any donations. Attended a conference, everything, and nobody gave me a donation. So that was a bust. So I turned it back to a for-profit. Come to find out that my credit still wasn't good, but I met with a bunch of architects, and come to find out that's going to be costing like 3.5. I got a quote for 3.5, and then I had another one for like one something, 0.5, whatever. All of them was in the millions. So I considered it was almost like a lost cause, but I put it to the back burner. And I tried other routes, but also I was talking to myself, should I do it because of the disability and everything that's going on? And it was like, it wasn't a good time, it was a good time, it wasn't a good time, it was a good time. And I got a mentor, and she basically told me that, excuse me, she explained to me that with businesses, it takes a lot of work, not a lot of time. And with my illnesses, I have to consider that. And I did consider that. I was like, wow, yeah, this is going to be a bit much, because I can't go to work regularly, let alone work for myself and do all that stuff. So I rephrased it again. I started a website, sanctuary.com, and it was supposed to be like a directory website where you can find anything associated with aromatherapy and meditation. I reached out to some companies for them to, post and stuff like that. A lot of them didn't. Some of them wanted me to do it, put it on there, so I put it on there. But then I ran into the problem again of looking at the computer for a long time. Getting dizzy from even looking at it like a few minutes, and not feeling well, and then getting up and down and the dizziness. So all that stuff, it made it longer to put businesses on there, and it made it more challenging to put businesses on there. So finally got up the nerve, and I started. Figured that I'll do it where to I was create wellness programs for children and the youth to inspire them to indulge in meditation and aromatherapy. And I would go to schools, I would go to businesses, apartment communities, and set up their, have them pay for this kind of wellness for their employees or their community or for their students. So I've been working on that. It's been a task, but then I also told my kids, I said, I need you to be reliable, even though sometimes they have obstacles. And I told them I need somebody reliable. I need you guys to be reliable, because there's going to be a lot of times I'm not going to be there with you. So I would need you to be able to take the reins. Of course, they said, okay, my daughter and my son and my other daughter, I had some doubts because, they don't have vehicles. So the reliability part right there was going to be a challenge, but it didn't kind of like stop me from still piecing this together, because I'm taking their word for it. Put some money in it to start the process and everything. And yeah, that's been taking a lot of my time, a lot of my mental time, amongst the same thing as just doing things for the house. So I've been all over the place. And right now, I just finished trying to straighten up a little bit. And then, like I mentioned earlier, I was trying to work on the program for the wellness program that I'm doing. Work on the program of basically what I'm going to offer them, which is guided, programs with guided meditation, chakra balancing, and I wanted to use technology with it because people are more apt to technology as opposed to a physical person. You know, for some reason they'll listen to a machine, or they'll be indulged in technology as opposed to they doing things personal, you know, in person with somebody. So I figured I'd use technology this round. So I'm in the process of creating a program, a guided meditation program to have chakra balancing with the different frequencies and everything. So I'm looking through that and trying to figure out a program of what I'm going to offer. I don't want to give people a lot of things, but to choose from. So I'm just going to try to make it short, like either you want guided meditation or you want a chakra worked on, you know, one or the other. But it's to work, it's to encourage them to meditate. Along with aromatherapy. I have a aromatherapy machine I got from Aroma 360. Great scents. So it's going to be aromatherapy and meditation at the same time. So one of the tablets that I have, you know, getting the program and everything, I have to sync it with the other tablets that I have. So all the tablets will have the same program on it, so that when somebody comes in, and you know, since it's three, my kids, one of them each having tablets, that all they got to do is just go into the playlist, the program, and whatnot, and select, you know, adjust the volume or adjust the frequency vibration of the meditation cushions. So yeah, that's just some of the things that I've been working on. So I've been a busybody, and I've been trying to be a busybody, and of course it's been sit down, up, down, a roller coaster. But yeah, that's some of what today's been like. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna attempt to do some more stuff to help, you know, to let you follow me in some of my day-to-day practices and day-to-day activities. I did start a video. Mom told me to show y'all, actually set up the video to show y'all everything that I was doing, but my phone died, so I couldn't have that up there. But I'm trying, you know, I do the best I can. So yeah, if you see this for the first time, subscribe. You know, as many subscribers is appreciated. You know, just so you can follow somebody's life that's different from maybe sometime your own. You know, somebody that you know, and to see what it's like for someone like myself. I went to a printing place to get my banners made up for part of the thing. And when I told them the story, we was talking, and I walked today, it was like I couldn't tell these things happened to you just walking in here. I thought you were just regular normal. I said, yeah, you know. So when people see me, they think I'm normal, but they don't realize that my organ stopped. I passed away for nearly 24 hours. I came back the next day. Got some damage, some traumatic brain injury. I have nerves severed, nerves damaged in my leg and my foot. I have had 26 strokes. Some of them was in my cerebellum or near my cerebellum, which caused me to have vertigo every day, all day. Some days are better than others. So looking at me, they wouldn't think that. So I wanted to show people what it's like for somebody like me, how it looks, and the stuff that I go through and the tasks that I face throughout the process. Again, I'm sorry that you have to hear the horn practicing. It's just so ironic that the day I decided to try to make a video, he had practiced these things. But yeah, I will keep you all informed. I do the best I can. I love you. Love your life. Do the best you can to try to be good people and compassionate people and loving people. Start with yourself and then move on to others. All right? So, y'all take care, and I will see y'all on the next round.